New Shovi! Welcome everyone, and we are back. And in today's video, we will be discussing, of course, Sweden, as they have now started to reveal the acts for Melodifestivalen 2021. I was going to say it in Swedish, but I've forgotten what 2021 is, other than Sugar Sugar in 2020. But in today's video, we will be discussing the first 9 artists that have been revealed. And I am going to pass this on to Dominik because he's going to want to introduce the first one that was revealed this morning.
Yes, at 7 a.m., 6 a.m. your time, right?
Yeah, very
early. And for the first artist, we actually had a big artist. They opened it up with a huge artist. Competed before Melfis. It's Danny Saucedo with the song Dandy Danza, written by Danny himself and Carl-Johan Rosmark. He said that he's not in it to win it, but due to Corona, he had some time and also wanted to present himself. And he's now performing in Swedish. He was originally asked to host one of the shows, but now he's giving us a new song. And yes, that was the first artist. What are the thoughts, Lisa?
Well, already you can tell from the song title that when they turn up in Swedish, that you can tell that they're not overly wanting to win, because Sweden are very averse to voting for their own language for reasons. But the fact that his history is like third, second, he's potentially going to do well again, because it's been like since
8 years, right?
2012 with Amazing. So yeah, he'll be in there and probably going to do very well in the final. Hopefully, I mean, the song title suggests we're going to get a party, and that's kind of what everyone needs right now. And yeah, it was good that they hit the ground running with a big name that was always coming today. And yeah, I've liked his past work, and hopefully he'll do well again with this.
Maria, what are you thinking?
Well, this is like the most known person for me in this list. I'm sorry. And actually, I think he'll be quite successful. I'm sorry. So as far as I know, his song should be a really catchy one, I hope. So there are a lot of chances to get a second time.
Tim, what do you think?
I'm surprised. Like at 5:59 a.m., I had the Mello app on. I was like, no, I didn't think this was going to come a reality, but it did. And, ever since he took part in Mello, Danny had of a different direction, and obviously going into Swedish, which turned out successful for him. And we all know that Eurovision, Sweden mainly always goes for English songs because it's a competition at the end of the day. But, there's no harm in having this in the lineup. It is a party, and it is something that we need. So, we don't even know which semi-final he's in, but I'm fairly confident he's going to go direct to finale, no questions asked.
Yes, I also think the last time we had the Swedish song winning was Carola, I think, in 2006. I think. And they translated it to English for Eurovision. And I think he has good chances, like with a good finish, strong vocals, always a good show. And his previous 2 entries in the club and Amazing, they were just like huge. I think they would have scored Amazing at Eurovision. And just became second, but maybe, if he's not in it because he wants to win it, maybe he's going to win it. We don't know. And now we have artist number 2.
Okay, artist number 2 is a newcomer to the contest. Her name is LOVAD, and the song is Allting är precis likadant. And this one was written by Mattias Andreasson, Alexander Nivek, Lova Drevstam, and Albin Jonsson. Very fairly newcomer from what I can see. And also from what I've seen, she's just had her recent hits in Sweden. So for me, it's more of she's currently got a momentum going. So why not bring that into the competition while you've got it going? So like keep it going. And a few artists have done it. So and it's spelled a success for them for me. She's saying that the song is like something emotional for her, and something that she might even cry about. So, a Swedish power ballad, would it really take for that to make us cry and maybe learn Swedish even further? Dominik, what are your thoughts?
I would love to learn Swedish, but I'm not so good in learning languages. I mean, we know two of the songwriters very well, like Matthias Andreasen and Albin Jonsson. And with Matthias, I'm always hoping he will return as an artist, but he's just writing, but he's writing songs for other artists, but maybe we'll see him somewhere. I kind of have good expectations or a good feeling about this. I love songs in Swedish. And I think if she can pull off the vocals, I bet there are like amazing vocals in it. I think this could end very well. Based on her picture, that's all we have. I think she could do a good show, and she's giving me parts of Hannah Ferm vibes. Hannah Ferm is like amazing vocalist, and LOVAD is giving me like kind of the same vibes, and I'm excited to see what she's coming up with.
Lisa, Maria, your thoughts? Because obviously, Maria, for you, this is your first time actually focusing on Mello. So you've got an outsider view. So what's your initial thoughts on this?
Well, as far as I got, the song is gonna be a really like emotional. So I'm expecting a kind of ballad like Sanna Nilsson do, but in Swedish. And I hope such type will go with Sweden good so far. So I can expect her as a finalist, as far as I can judge. But
how about you,
as you said before, this is my like first time ever dwelling on this festival, so I'm just like giving really, really outside opinions.
No, which is good because, like, with me, Dominik, and Lisa, we've watched it numerous of times. Yeah, we live and breathe it. So it's nice to have a fresh eyes on it. Which, which then leads me to you, Lisa. How about what are your thoughts on this one?
I'm excited because you always need these new ones to throw the surprises in, and she's been working with Albin a lot already this year on a few singles, so she'll be comfortable in her team. She's got that grounding already, so she can easily just hit the ground running. I mean, she'll be making the second round of voting pretty easily, and you always need those impactful sort of ballads to stand out in amongst all the crazy and the fun going on around in a semi-final.
All right. Well, I mean, personally, for me, from what I've seen, I actually did like her recent singles, so it's gonna be hard to compare to see what she's gonna bring. Hopefully something different so we can see another side to her for the first time and we all just see it together. And then that brings us to the next artist, which Dominik,
number 3. Yes, the song is called One Touch. The artist, also one who's doing her debut next year, Kadiatou. The song is written by Joy Depp, Linnea Depp, Jimmy Joker Turnfeld, and Anders Vetrov. And she describes it as quite lovely, very positive, and undeniable happy. Something which is going to put the whole family into the mood for dancing. Now, when I hear a song title, I always try to imagine how could this sound like? And I would have expected a ballad behind One Touch. I don't know why. So I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to be adorable, happy, but also in the mood for dancing. Also based on the picture, I hope we get a big show from her. And yeah, I want to dance. I feel like this is going to be good. Lisa, you want to go next?
Well, if Renata doesn't turn up in the next couple of days, I feel like Kadiatou is going to be our replacement banger for that. I can just see the you've just got a who's who of Melfest in the songwriters. I mean, you've got the king and queen makers, the Debs there. You've got Jimmy, who is working with Cyprus for 2021. So there's a bit of spicy action going on. And I just think this is just going to be the carefree, light-hearted banger that we kind of all need right now. And yeah, every Melfest has those. And again, you have these new debutantes that just come in and hit the ground running straight away. And she can easily do that with the team that's behind her.
I mean, it's important to have like also these artists but also like new artists who want to. You don't know what to expect. It's kind of exciting. Maria, what do you think?
Well, actually, that's a hard question because I've never heard of her. I've never heard of songwriters. I'm sorry, but I still expect something really pleasant one, kind of like feel-good song. Can't predict anything. I don't know anything more.
Yeah, I think that we get the songs right before the show, so this will take a while till February. Tim, what do you think?
Well, Kadiatou, when I saw her on the name this morning, I actually went in to see what type of vocalist she is. She has taken part in Idol Sweden, and her rendition of "Say Something" by Christina Aguilera and Great Big World actually became platinum. So we know that she can perform well, and I think we got this case of like Michaela from Malta, where we know that she can do big ballads, and then you're gonna maybe do Eurovision and do like a big bop banger. And obviously, it doesn't help the fact that you got the Debs, and like Lisa said, you've got Jimmy Joker, who is working with Cyprus, and you've also got Anders Retov in the mix, who has helped towards Cyprus's best result ever, Fuego. So I can tell that you're going to have a real pop banger. But one little thing though, I'm going to say, like, did they maybe get a bit of a throwback from the Sugar Babes with the One Touch title?
Oh, I never thought about that. Well, this can only mean good things, right?
Yeah.
And well, that was song number 3, and now we have song number 4, I think, on this side.
Yeah, song number 4. Like, no, we're not in France, but yeah, it's an artist called Mustasch, with the song "Contagious," and the lead singer is actually a returnee in the form of Ralph Gillenheimer, who actually participated in 2013 with I've forgotten the
Head
song.
on Fire.
Yeah, in the form of Ralph Gillenheimer with the song "Bed on Fire." Whew. It's like every time I remember that, and I'm just like, all the fire that came on stage. And obviously it's going to be with his group, so I'm guessing it's going to be a different vibe. And also, song title, is that something to do with COVID?
Hopefully not.
What are your thoughts on it, Dominik?
Oh, well, I kind of enjoyed his 2013 entry, Bed on Fire. It was not just rockish, but also a bit catchy and strong vocals. When it's about a rock song, I'm always a bit skeptical because I want the pop stuff. I don't know. I like the pop stuff. And yeah, if it's catchy and hard rock, I don't know hard rock, but if it's also a bit catchy in the chorus, I can get along with that. I just hope it's not very like hard rock, and I don't know. It's not so easy for me to relate with hard rock, I think, but it's something different, and I'm curious to see how they gonna do the performance. He's doing amazing vocals, so I'm excited to see if it's just hard rock or hard catchy rock also. But yeah, I'm excited. A bit skeptical because it's hard rock, but we'll see.
Your thoughts, Lisa?
Well, this is actually a massive. Many people won't realize this, but this is actually a massive signing for Mello this year, because they've been around as a heavy metal band in Sweden and internationally since 1998, and don't expect don't go expecting ballads or pop here. You're getting full on thrash heavy metal, and you will enjoy it, because every edition needs that diversity within the that's what Melfest brings in terms of having these 28 different songs. You get every genre thrown at you, whether you like it or not, and it needs that balance in a lot of the heats. And also they were supposed to be going on tour this year, but it got cancelled. So instead of touring, they went round on a truck around Gothenburg for like doing a gig, and then got arrested by the police afterwards. So yeah, these are a wild bunch. So I'm looking forward to what they have.
Maria, your thoughts on rock?
Rock, well, I think as far as I know, rock is not really like common genre for Melfest. As far as I know, it's like not really every second song is rock. So it's gonna be something really, if I can say, fresh enough for this edition. And actually, I like rock, maybe not the hardest one. but still, I'm really fine with rock, and I'd love to listen to this.
All right, then let's see if Ralph can actually do one better from 2013. And we're gonna go to the next song, which Dominic would introduce.
Already song number 5. The song is called Rana Rama Ding Dong, which is like my favorite title of them all today. And the artists are Eva Rydberg and Ewa Roos. And it was described as a humorous parody of social media influencers. And I'm here for it. I don't know.
Wait, before you move on, can I just say, play Rama Ding Dong?
That's creativity.
Someone actually posted the actual meme on Twitter. Like actually, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like,
oh yeah,
actually did it and like replaced the
they replied
Yaya
to the English version of the Melfest account with that. Yeah.
I love that.
We already know that there's. I'm guessing this is gonna be like what, the joke entry or like the humorous entry where it's just for fun.
I wasn't expecting that. Like when I saw the picture, I was like, okay, like maybe a ballad or so. But then it's like a fun entry because of social media influencers. Every time I watch, like, I love trash TV, and every time there's someone's like, oh, my job is influence, I was like, oh. But yeah, so I'm very excited to see that. I think they bring the fun. Maybe they go second chance. I don't know. Sometimes also like more known artists for a longer time, they surprise us and go to the final. Maybe because of the age groups. Maybe they appeal to many age groups and they make it to the final. We'll see. We had fun songs in the final before, and
but remember that is not always the case. Remember we said this about Nana Gronville last year, and look what happened in Malmö.
She's amazing. We come back to her later, but she's amazing. Want to start with Maria?
Okay. So actually, based on this little information I managed to find, this is gonna be something charming and sarcastic at once. So I'd like to listen to this because that's kind of, I don't know, rare. If such singers of such age expressing their opinion on the recent times. So I'd love to see this as well.
Tim, what do you think?
I mean, like, the last time we've had something like within this type of area, like as like I'm guessing it's a more of a humor. So obviously we had some last year, but like we've also had some where
I would
they
say
were just being on their own, but like people kind of thought it was like a humorous thing, like in 2017.
wasn't
Oh wait,
2018 with Roland? That was
yes,
the
you
one I
got
thought about.
it.
With a huge
Yeah,
disco. I think that was 18 or I don't know.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, all I can say is, you know, the world's adapting, and obviously, you know, music is just a powerful language. So if there's one way to describe the changing landscape, that's it. And, you know, if it's a funny song, like, if it's catchy, then obviously it will get to people's heads.
And I love that they are doing it because I don't think they do much with social media, but I would love to see what they think about it. Like, I'm excited for that.
Exactly.
And Lisa, what do you think?
I'm low-key really excited for this. I'm expecting full-on Granny Schläger, and I am here for it. Because they from their background, they're good friends. They're a comedy and an acting duo, so they've got that pedigree. They'll bring the character and the fun and life to this. And also, one of the songwriters, Ari Lehtinen, did Finland's "Lose Control" from 2009. So I'm expecting good things from this.
Oh, here we go.
That was a robbed classic that deserved better. I'll have everyone know.
And you reminded me, I forgot the songwriters. Shame on me. The song was written by Göran Spadal, Kalle Rydberg, and Ari Lehtonen. Okay. I think we have song number 6 next.
Yeah. Song number 6. And we've got Emil Assergård with Allting Skite Sig. We've got quite a few we've got a few songwriters on here, and obviously people who have already been listed. We got Emil himself, of course. We got Imi Jansson, Jimmy Joker again, Thornfelt, Anders Retov, and Johanna Retov. So husband and wife. I mean, I have heard of Emil recently, and as from just basing on the songwriting team itself and the way he is as an artist, I think he can do quite well. And I'm also liking the fact that all the songwriters are not just putting their eggs in one basket. So there's like a variety of fields, which shows, you know, even though same songwriters, it's still a broad genre of music, not just like, oh, okay, we're just going with a generic bop. What are your thoughts on it, Lisa?
Yeah, again, I think it's another debutant that can expect to do quite well. He's definitely here for the teenage girl market for sure, and he's already got the solid pedigree of writers behind him. And yeah, he's been doing really well in the charts in Sweden lately. His last album went to number 5 and reached platinum, so he's definitely got a massive fan base coming into the competition already, and a string of recent hits that have blown up on Spotify. So yeah, I mean, it probably won't be one for me, but I always hope that the new ones do well, so that they want to keep coming back in the future.
Maria, what are your thoughts?
Well, as far as I understood, well, yes, as Lisa said, he got a really massive fan base based on his genre. I think such singers would do quite good in any show. So let's just wait for the song itself, because I can't say really much, but I can't have any expectations, so I'm just open to anything.
Well, that we can't really say that for all of the songs. So yeah, it's more of like, okay, wait till February, see what happens. Dominik?
I also didn't knew him before, but the songwriters are amazing, and we know what they can produce. So I'm excited to see that. And he's promising as a performance for a big crowd, or like maybe keep the crowd going. I think it's up tempo. I don't know, but I'm hoping for an up tempo song. And I think I tend to like these songs. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he's coming up with, and I'm going to listen to his older stuff now to get it ready for February.
Oh yeah, which is, by the way, I think we might do that. We should do a playlist of like participants of their past, their past music. So if you follow us on Spotify, we might have that for you soon.
Later this week, check it out.
Yeah. Okay, moving on, we have another returnee, which Dominik will explain.
And she's known mostly for her part in the band Alcazar. It's Tess Merkel, and she's not the daughter of Angela Merkel, but I was texting this to a friend. She was like, "Is this a daughter of Angela Merkel?" I was like, "No." She's performing Good Life, and the song was written by Tony Malm, Tess Merkel, Palle Hammarlund, and Mats Ternfors. And the song is about self-reflection and looking where you are in life and taking a positive step forward into the good life. I don't know, I always associate her with disco numbers and upbeat and parties. I think this is more going into the pop genre, not in the disco, and maybe it's not as upbeat, but I think we can expect something good because she has experience. She knows what her markets are, how she's appealing on TV, and she's a professional. So I think, yeah, she can reach a lot of fans, I think. Lisa, what do you think?
I mean, can we just for a minute process the fact that Tess is 50 and looks like that in her promo image? I want whatever they're drinking and eating in Sweden to stay that youthful and healthy.
I mean, you'd want it, but it would cost you.
Oh my god, yeah, it will cost you a fortune, yes. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited because I am a massive fangirl of Alcazar, but I'm just a tiny bit scared from the song description. I'm just like, please don't be a Leave. We don't want a Schlager Queen going ballad, please. That would be too upsetting for me. Please just give us the pop goodness that we came here for. But then again, you've got Paul Harmeland there, who is the mastermind behind all of Dolly Styles' bangers. So I still have hope and optimism that she's going upbeat.
Bubblegum pop.
Yeah. I'm gonna. This is one I'm definitely looking out for when the songs do properly come out.
Maria, what do you think?
Well, as you all understood, I'm quite ignorant about this one. Yes, I actually never heard of them, and in this group as well. I even looked through some videos, and it never even popped up in my head like, oh, I've heard it before somewhere. And as far as I understood, this is gonna be quite a ballad to perform, and I think it's gonna be quite promising one if we take into account the fact that the singer is really famous one among different groups of people, as far as I can understand. So that's it.
What do you think?
See, I'm with Lisa on this one. Like, because she's known for Alcazar, people are gonna expect a Schlager bop. But for me, I know I'm very open-minded at people being creative, but just don't go in the other style that you go mid-live and you go become 7th in your semi. But I will say this, that, at the time of recording, we don't know what type of, they're being vague. So if she doesn't go with the Schlager, like all disco, I'm guessing we can maybe get a half and half where, how with like Lena and Victorious, where it was a bit serious in the beginning, and then it builds up tempo as the
that
song
was good.
goes on.
That was good.
So, Victoria is a bit of a reflective song in a way, so we might get it in that direction, but we don't know. So I'm just holding out, like, please give us the bops. We need the bops.
I mean, she has a pink hair in her promo picture, so maybe this is some sign. Okay, you can also sing ballads with pink hair, but I'm just trying to see the picture here. I think Tim has our 8th artist.
Yeah, another returnee. We have Paul Ray, who debuted at the 2020 competition. Yeah, me and Dominik are yay because we loved Paul last year. He'll be singing the song The Missing Piece. He co-wrote this song with Frederick Sonneforce and Laurel Barker. Let me just take a moment because y'all know how much I love Laurel's songs, and I know not all of you are, well, not everyone in social media. And like the minute she popped up, everyone was just like, again, and not even noticing that there's a few other songwriters who've already got multiple entries out of the way. So I'm not going to say anything further than that, only one song so far. Just be wary. And obviously he's saying that it looks like it's a journey, it's a bit intimate. Obviously, he just became a father last month. So, Paul, if you're watching this, congratulations. And looks like he's putting everything into it. He's just released his new single, Richest Man Alive, which is something different. It's more of a poppy acoustic vibe. And he's also releasing an EP in January. Lisa, what are your thoughts on Paul's return?
Yeah, I think everyone kind of expected that Paul would return. I mean, he gave a good showing last year. What did he come? Was it 6th? I know I was there. I should know.
I think
Yeah,
6th, yeah.
Yeah, he came 6th, and he qualified through Ander Hansen. So.
Oh yes,
that
was it. Yes, he ousted Malu, didn't we? Yeah, didn't he? Yeah. So yeah, that was. I'll say no more. I'll be nice. I'll try my best to be nice. But Paul also has worked with Laurel before on Ellen Benedictson's duet "Surface" that was 20.
Yeah, which made second, which got to second chance.
So yeah, he's back. He's got a good team around him that all have success at varying levels, and of course we stand having British representation however it presents itself. So yes, I'm personally happy to see Laurel hitting the ground running with all her songs in 2021. And yeah, he's bound to do really well again. He's got a solid fan base going. And I'm sure it'll be another good up-tempo song that they're always appreciated well in the voting.
Maria, your thoughts on this one?
Well, finally someone I know again. Yes, actually, there was a little story behind. I got this song from my friend not last year, sorry, as well. Well, after the Melfest, I guess, I got the song from my friend, and she was like, "Oh, you must listen to this." And we are ignorant Russian people. We never knew there was a Melfest going on, so we just like streaming the songs we like. And afterwards, I found the songs in Melfest playlist, and I just a little bit. That's when I started to get some interest in Melfest, actually. So that's why I'm here probably. Yeah, and I like the song a lot, and I would like something like this, because the song actually was really, I don't know how to say. Well, for me it was really good one to listen. I even had it on repeat for some times, and I would love to see something like this. I just would love. I don't know what to expect.
So basically, you want something. So basically, you want maybe a "Talking in My Sleep" part 2.
Yeah.
So you want him to be consistent on that. Okay.
Yes, please. It's so good.
I mean, with the way that his new music is going, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just stayed consistent. But lyrically, I think it will just do well with with the co-writers of the song. Dominik, obviously to you because you're such a massive fan of Paul.
Well, first of all, I want to say that with Maria just experiencing her first Melfest, I think I'm excited to see when Melfest is going to take place in February. We just see her reactions, and I mean that was me in 2006, like back in the day, my first Melfest, and so exciting. Can't wait to see her reaction. And yes, with Paul, I'm super excited. I loved his song this year, one of my favorites, and the performance was simple but also very powerful. With the description and the song title, The Missing Piece, I kind of expect part 2 or like something similar. His recent music is also would fit in this missing piece, this whole piece. And yeah, he just became a father, and I was thinking maybe he's just taking time with the family, but no, he just released, I think, 3 songs this year. They're all doing well. And now he became a father, and now he's going to take Melfest, and he's unstoppable.
Yeah, and he's got new music, which is what we love from Swedish artists.
And we also get this EP, right?
Yeah, we get the EP on January 15.
We're prepared.
Yes, exactly. And oh my God, this has gone so fast because we are now on our last act, which we return to the master.
It's just the last song for today because we have 2 more days of this. And well, the 9th song presented today was also a returnee, Arvingarna, and the song is called Tänka inte alls gå hem. And it was described as something that will move your body and spread happiness to the whole country. And I think that's something after I Do we had, I think, in 2019, which was amazing. It was so fun. You couldn't stop dancing. And I think we can like expect another Schlager banger from them. Oh wait, did I forget the songwriters again?
Yes, which is very exciting.
Oh yes, correct. Oh, correct. Shit. Okay, the songwriters are Stefan Brunzell, Nanne Grönvall, the Queen, Thomas Gesson, and Bobby Lundgren. And I wanted to tell you a story about Nanne. That happened, I don't want to bore you, but that happened at Melfest in Malmö, and we were doing an interview, and I told her that I'm always super nervous when I do interviews, and she was like, oh no, you're doing great. I'm also super nervous, and you're doing great, and she was so sweet, and we had a moment there. I always have respect for these well-known established artists because they're professionals. They know this for a long time, and I always feel like I have to prove myself that I'm not just like someone who's like talking weird stuff in an interview to them. And yeah, she was very nice. So I'm happy to see her back as a songwriter, and maybe she will come back as an artist because Cowboy Karaoke was just amazing. I loved it.
The fact that James Corden found out about that though.
I'm still waiting for this Cowboy Karaoke. But yeah, well, back to Arvingarna, who are like our artists this year. Lisa, what do you think?
Well, I'm low-key excited for this as well because Arvingarna are a guilty pleasure. I Do was just fun, complete camp fun that you need in Melfest, and the guys they deliver that in spades, and I'm expecting more of the same again, especially knowing who's on their songwriting team this time. And they were I feel like it was obvious that we were going to get them back because they've been busy lately. They recently released Schläger, but Make It Christmas and Festive and Sleigh Bells a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I'm excited to see them back. I know it's going to be more fun, probably even more than I Do was. And all hail the Queen, Nanne Grönvall. Remember that she was robbed. Hallamik was robbed. I will take that to my grave.
But actually, the Las Vegas was the song I fell in love with Sweden with in that year because of the song. So.
Oh my God, that's literally Sweden's worst ever song.
It's so good. I love it. Maria, what do you think about a Schlagerbanger?
Well, actually, yeah, I just recently watched the video of I Do, and I should admit that's a real banger. And of course, I never heard of them before, but that was a real nice start of meeting them. Yes, and I think they will get something similar, like something similar, like similar banger, whatever. And that's just I think well, when was the year when they sang I Do? What was it?
2019, I think.
Yeah, 2019.
Ah, okay. So I think this is not the point for them to stop and change the genre. I think they will come back with something banger up tempo as well.
I think the most famous song is called Eloise, and I'm going to send you the link later. You have to check it out. It's so good.
Okay.
Tim, what do you think?
I mean, I was quite upset that I can't remember who they faced against in Andra Hansen in 2019, but I think I remembered being upset about it. But but yeah, it's like I think I remembered being upset in 2019 because I wanted someone else to go through to
Rebecca Carlson.
Yeah, there you go. Obviously, I'm a sucker for ballads, and you know what? I will say this: I will give them that they do produce great Schlager bangers, and you know, as much as I did not want them to go through to the final in 2019, I will give them that it is very catchy, it is very nice, it is something that would want to make you move your body. You know, and it's the hook. It's like it's that hook. It's like there were all in the Schlager songs. There's always like the hook that would bring you in, and it works. So I wouldn't be surprised that we're gonna get another hook that it's gonna be another earworm for the 2021 Eurovision season.
When they had their Allsang på Skansen this year, they also had these cameras with the audience at home, and I would love to see the audience at home with this song dancing the whole time and singing. I would love to see that. Hope they bring it to Melfest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it, right, for today. We get 9 more acts tomorrow and 10 more on Thursday.
Yes. So don't forget to stick around, and we would like to thank you very much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, then press the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to push the notification bell to be one of the first people to find out when we have a new video. Also, don't forget to follow us at ESCXTRA on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But for now, from me, Dominik, Marie, and Lisa, we want to say tack så mycket, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you.